The perfect fitness program doesn't exist, and here's why. Within fitness programming, we have to always account for individual variances within your lifestyle. Certain lifestyle habits simply will not allow you to be able to adhere to certain scientific principles when it comes to exercise science. That said, we still want to be able to apply scientific principles to our training, but we have to be more fluid with our approach in order to optimize our end goal. Using myself as an example, at the beginning of this year, I ended up straining my right pec on one of my workouts as I was preparing for my dips. As a result, what did I do? Because I ideally wanted to compete in April, even though I had to rehab my right pec, and I was very limited on my dips, I was still really strong at the time on my muscle ups, my pull-ups, and my barbell back squat. So what I decided to do was I competed anyway. And in doing so, I set 3 lifetime PRs, and I still was able to rehab my pec and get to some form of baseline strength when it came to my weighted dip. For you, this could be something different. This could be, for whatever reason, you wanted to do a strength competition within the next 3 to 4 weeks. What you would end up doing is trying to periodize your training accordingly, maybe add an extra bit of weight each week and reduce the amount of reps that you do, increase the frequency of certain exercises that you suck at, keep the fatigue within reasonable means, and then the last week you taper before you meet. This is one example of many, just based off of a random scenario that I just thought of. All this to say, being fluid with your exercise approach is ultimately what's going to allow you to maximize your results. Still keep the scientific principles at play, but don't be so dogmatic with how you go about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to show up and put in the work. Comment down below, how are you able to adapt your programming when you can't show up to the gym?